Hello, today will be a much different video because none of these games are actually live and I have to commentate them after the fact I played them. But yeah, the recent Double Evolution tournament is over. And look, 8 wins, 5 losses and I did that twice. Isn't that amazing? So I'm just gonna show you some matches, of course, with my main deck, Minor Wall Breakers Cycle, although I did not use the Evo Wall Breakers, but I did use these two Evos. So, without further ado, let's look at some previous matches.
Alright, we have our first match I want to show to all of you today against Ram Rider, and guess what? He wasn't playing Ram Rider. And basically, what I'm doing here is I want to see what deck he has, I want to see what small spells he has. But yeah, he does play the Knight on top, and I'm thinking, what deck could this be? But as soon as he played the Archers, I was like, this gotta be 3.0 because I don't recall too many decks that actually play Archers and Knight. And yes, whatchamacallit, yes, basically I did actually wanna record all these videos live, but I couldn't. And also look at this incredible misplay by my guy. I believe at this point I was in deep 3 games. So yeah, this is like my 4th game, like my 4th win on my main account. So I play Firecracker in the back, but he goes for the Fireball, so I could respond with the Knight to kill the with the Tesla, pardon, to kill that Knight. Yes, really good with my English. So yes, I knew he was playing 3.0, but I didn't want to use my Valkyrie. As you can see, I have not used it a single time. It's mostly because when I play this matchup, I really love having a mini tank. And I know you can play matches like these um, without really using the mini tank as you think. But I'm afraid that, since he's a 3.0 Expo, he might go, good old Expo Tesla at the bridge, which isn't ideal. That's why, there you go. He uses his thing. He uses his Expo and I use my Valkyrie. It's a really safe play. And I'm not really the most I'm not the greatest person against it. And by the way, really nice log, but I do manage to get the mine on top of the Expo. Really smart by me. And look at that Firecracker, barely getting any damage for me onto that right side tower. Yes, really good. So right, we're both basically leaking elixir because I don't really know what to do here to break through. I'm just quite happy that I got that initial breakthrough with his interesting play. Also, yes, I did try to go for the Tesla this time because, because last time he didn't play anything in front of the Expo, but then he did. And also, very nice Goblin split there, and then very nice Miner too. I don't okay, no, I do respond with a Firecracker, and I think that, oh no, okay, I should have left that Firecracker to tank for it, but whatever, it does eventually at the end, and I do get my Valkyrie down on time, very nice. Like, my goal is just to always kite troops to the other side, and we're gonna win this game soon. I don't exactly know how I win this game, but if ever you play with Expo, just use a tank. My guy misplaces his Tesla. Oh no, that's not how I win. How do I win? Yeah, I place my Valk there. What does he do? I can't remember. But yes, oh, he goes Expo. Oh yes, I remember. I start to pressure really well here. And then basically, I know I'm spamming at this point, but I know that I can easily get a really nice connection on the right. And, look, he uses his elixir. He could have gone for an Tesla, but with a simple tornado, with that push, we managed to take the win. Let's go, baby. Alright, we are now next match here against my boy Alex. I do actually have a in real life friend named Alex, and my boy just goes immediately for the spam, that's right. Also, I go Firecracker there hoping for something, but unfortunately that was the best Ice Spirit in the world. Apparently it jumped and boom, no damage. And I try to pressure. I want to see what cards he has, but as soon as he put down that cannon and that log, which admittedly he's played 5 cards, so I should know what he's playing, but I didn't until he played that log, of course. Then I knew he was playing 2.6, bruh. This is the video with classic matchups. So first we had 3.0, now 2.6. This is crazy. So yes, my boy Alex was actually not a bad player at all. Although there were a few mistakes he did, and I managed to capitalize on that. So, firstly, I knew he was low on elixir, so I just went in for the push, and Firecracker did get the beautiful shot onto his right tower. I'm good. And then I go for the miner on top of the muskie. Why? Because that's not a bad play. Then I go for the wall breakers. Why? Well, I only did that to like pressure, like to pressure behind of the miner, but luckily he played the hog rider. Otherwise, that miner would have been tanking and it would have just like slowed down the whole thing. So quite happy that went in my favor. Then he goes for the ice golem and he goes muskie. So I basically go with my Valkyrie, and my goal in this matchup actually is just to always have a positive elixir trade against my opponent. And also look at this. Oh, very close for my guy Alex. But yeah, what you want to do when you play 2.6, when you play against 2.6, is to know exactly how much elixir they have. And it's always good to really pressure, and I believe with my double evils I do cook up something. So he goes for the very interesting push. He should have put the muskie in front, of course. I go for my Valkyrie, and he, for some reason, fireballs that, and I do my best to actually protect this evil Firecracker, which I do. I predict that Ice Spirit with the log, and look at this beautiful card. Look at the evil Valkyrie just being the GOAT. And in fact, I know he's so low in elixir that I just go for the push. But look at this. Look at the Valkyrie. It's still tanking. He goes for the evil Ice Spirit. It does absolutely nothing. I go mine on the back. He fireballs absolutely nothing. And look at this incredible victory. I just knew that he was very low in elixir, and I was able to push into that. And that was my match against 2.6. GG's, let's go. And yeah, if you do play against 2.6, just, yeah, as I said, remember the cycle, but also you gotta remember what, you just have to, oh yeah, outcycle their cannon. There you go. That's really important, especially if you get into triple. Unfortunately, in this game, you couldn't see that, but that's important too. Outcycling. And on to the next match. Alright, we are in our next game against my guy, Warlex, and this is a very interesting deck my guy has made. So I go for the wall breakers here in the middle, and then he just splits his arches. Very nice, nothing too special. I don't want to see what he has. And when I saw that Fisherman initially, and a really good tip is to remember what cards your opponent has. What cards correspond to what win conditions. Like if you have Fisherman, I really thought he'd have RG, but no, he doesn't. And also, that miner was actually really good when I placed it there, because the Lumberjack went back and Firecracker took a good amount of damage on tower actually. So yeah, I did not know what he was exactly playing. I thought he was playing RG. He didn't show this card, and I'm not really that good at exactly memorizing. But then once I saw these 6 interesting men come at the bridge, I was panicking. I won't lie. I believe at this moment I was 7 wins. I had 7 wins, so this would be my 8th win. So I was really nervous here. I was 7 wins and I believe 2 losses. So winning this game was, thinking about winning this game was quite intense. So I go for the wall breakers, not knowing that he had the snowball. I'm not too sure if he played it. Like in my mind, I was quite panicking. And I don't know, it's just like evil recruits are just generally scary. Especially like, I don't just play them good old miner. I mean, I love miner. Hold on, that's a bit weird. I like the miner card. But I also do play Expo, and whenever I do play Expo, oh my, these people are so scary. Anyways, I try and defend really nicely here. Sorry, I don't try and defend really nicely here. Also, he did miss that snowball. Very nice. I defend nicely here. That's what I was meant to say. So, I knew he didn't really have too much, so I went in, which was really a smart idea. And then he goes with a lumberjack balloon at the bridge. Like, what? You're crazy for that. Also, amazing fisherman pull. And look at this Tesla going to town. Okay, well, then I had to pull it in, but I realized I was kind of an overcommit, and I should have pulled in that fisherman. And now because of that, I just decided to just go in for the entire pressure, which was actually quite smart. I did not expect those two wall breakers to connect. Then he goes for the recruits, and he actually gets the king tower. Very nice by him. And then look, I just have to focus. I mean, not really, because evil recruits are the hard thing. Normal recruits are the easy thing. So, I go minor wall breakers, but he does go with the arrows, and I'll just keep commentating on the game. Okay. So, basically, I just use my tornado to DPS down that archer. Why? I don't exactly remember why, but I do put down another Tesla here. So then look, dual lane Tesla. I saw that. How do you call it? Snowball. I thought it was really terrible. I went in, but I kind of forgot he had arrows and cycle. But also, I was thinking, if I don't get damage, at least it's good pressure. And he did play the Fisherman, and then I played the Evil Firecracker, which is somewhat ideal, but not really. But now look, he's going for the Evil Recruits and for the Balloon push. This is the scary push. But luckily, we do manage to actually defend this quite nicely. I do go for the Firecracker, and now I'm like, okay, hold on, pause. He has used both his snowball and his arrows. I believe this will connect. That's what I said in my head, and let's go. You just gotta remember when they have their spells, or you gotta always pressure. It's really important, especially since these guys do not have a building. So yeah, that's a very nice match against Royal Recruits and Balloon. And let's go to the next match. Here's a match on my mini account actually, and I'm playing against Hog EQ. When I saw that Hog Rider, there's only a few Hog decks I know. You gotta sometimes have to memorize what decks, like if you think of a card, right? Yeah, think about, oh, what type of deck correlates with that card. Like when I see Hog Rider, I was thinking Firecracker or what's the other solution? Firecracker or Musketeer. And in this case, he plays his Firecracker, and I knew instantly that he's playing Hog EQ, right? You know, both of these, I believe this is 2.6 Elixir. I could be very wrong on that. Actually, I'm not too sure. But, you know, we got 2.6 with Ice Golem, and then, you know, we got this 2.6. I think it's 2.6. I don't know why I'm ranting about it. But look, he goes for the EQ, and basically he already has a lot of damage on my tower because he did starting hand me with that Hog Rider. He did miss that log, kind of a choke there actually. This is in this stage I was 6 wins in my run, and so I go for the NATO and log just to DPS down everything really nicely. And look at this, very nice. He goes for the EQ, really bad EQ actually. Don't know what my guy was thinking there. So I go for the wall breakers to kite, but unfortunately he does use Ice Spirit and Skeletons. I do think that's a bit of an overcommit by my guy, because I am up in Elixir. I knew I was up in Elixir, but I didn't exactly know what to do. So I go for the Miner, and he doesn't catch it. Like, I mean, I always play my Miner in the safe spot consistently, and finally I do manage to get a King Tower after that. After all my troubles, very nice, into double Elixir, quite good. He does play his Evil Firecracker, so I do use my Valkyrie here. And now I go minor wall breakers just to pressure. And look, he just let all of that go. I don't know what my guy was thinking, but I'm quite grateful. I mean, like, wait, hold on. I just want to double check. Oh wait, no, he didn't have 4 Elixir. So I think he wanted to go for the Tesla, but he couldn't. I mean, he should have gone for the defensive EQ, but he didn't. Anyways, I go for my Tesla to counter that Hog Rider. Very nice. I just go here for just purely the minor, and then a little bit later the wall breakers. Okay, he doesn't panic when defending that, but I do manage to NATO the hog. You gotta NATO the log. NATO the hog most times, right? In my opinion, at least. Why? Because like, just don't deactivate your king tower, but like, I think it's just really important in general, because when you do, that's a positive 1 elixir trade, and it's good to always stack that up always in the game. And my guy just gives up. He puts his spells on the right side, and because of my amazing pressuring skills, you get the good game. So yeah, and I think I'll show you guys one more match. I'm not too sure. Yeah, I will. And this will be the last matchup I will be showing you. I don't know how you say this name. I think it's Russian. So basically he goes for the Hog Rider, so I basically tornado it to my king. Really good play. Then I go for the Miner and the Wall Breakers just to see what cards he have. I want to see what small spell he has, and he had the Mega Knight. And yes, this is a Mega Knight matchup. I just want to show to all of you people that are stuck in mid ladder. You know, I just want to show you how you can defeat Mega Knight with my deck. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the Rage or Freeze or, you know, type-esque matches, but that's okay. But, you know, I'm pretty sure in mid ladder you can see this guy, everywhere. So look at this, a simple 5-for-5 defense. I know I'm kind of pushing it a bit, but I knew I was okay in elixir. I didn't exactly know if we were tied in elixir. But with this miner, I was thinking I would be 100% ahead of this guy because he uses Valkyrie. Then I go for the Wall Breakers. Want to see what card he has, and he uses his Inferno Tower. Boom. Goes the Wall Breaker, and very nice. We're a minute and a half into the match. I don't know why I clicked that. Every time I click, I look at how much time there is in the match, but I could just look up here. I'm really smart guy. So I go for the Valkyrie and Goblins. I want him to go Mega Knight, which he does, and I only cycled the Valkyrie just to get to a Evo Valkyrie. And also, usually I would keep the Valkyrie, save it, and then put it in the middle. So then, whatchamacallit, I can easily counter, but I didn't really do that. And okay, that was a misplay by me. I should have probably have NATO'd that to get less damage, but I decided against it. And then look, he uses his arrows, and I capitalize on this. I capitalize on it so hard. So I immediately... Oh no, I don't. Never mind. I thought I went for the minor Wall Breakers, but I don't. But I just stayed defended, and that was actually a very nice Evil Valkyrie. Managed to DPS down that Mega Knight really nicely. Then I used the incredible range of the Valkyrie to get both the Hog Rider and the Mega Knight. And look at this, we're very comfortably ahead. Then I realized, hold on, he used his arrows, right? So I'm thinking, you know, it's time to cook. I thought he would use his building because I did want to outcycle his Inferno. But no, he just decides to go RG at the bridge. That was a bit weird. I don't know what my guy was thinking, but yes. I knew he didn't play all 8 cards. I didn't know what his last card was, and apparently it was RG. Look at this very nice miner. Both towers do not hit it. That's important. Know your miner placements. And yeah, that was a very good match. And on that note, that's where I'll be ending the video. I want to thank you so much for watching. If you did like, please, you know, like or subscribe if you want to. Of course, hope you guys like the tips. You know, I don't usually give tips, but you could also see the replays and what I did as well. Purely just look at the replays. Give me more watch time. Nah, I mean, if you do, enjoy, of course. And until next time, peace.